Hello everybody, what's going on? Brian with Games Under Pressure here. We're playing another Nintendo Switch title. This one just came out today on the Switch. It's been out for a while on other platforms, and it's called Perception. The core idea, and this is a game based on, I don't want to say it's a gimmick because that sounds a little bit negative, but it's based on a single mechanic, and that mechanic is the fact that you are blind and you can make noises, and you can see through echolocation. This is part walking simulator, part point and click, I would say, if that makes sense. And the general narrative is you play this woman who is visually impaired, and she has these dreams of a house. Well, you track down the house, and she has dreams of specific objects in the house. So you track down this house, and then you can go and explore it. I can't get in there. And you hit the trigger, and you make a little noise, and you can see it. It's almost like you're playing as a bat or something. It's really weird. The game came out a while ago. It did not get good reviews. It did not get good reviews at all. Apparently, it's a very shallow experience. I don't know about that. I had never played it, even though I wanted to. It's a very cool looking game. I really appreciate how this game looks.
Tossing and turning and tossing and turning. I used to sleep on my belly before I got pregnant. Now I roll around like a woman possessed. This baby kicks so frantically sometimes. It must be very excited. I hope.
And there are little objects like that that you can go around and you can hear and see. But otherwise, it's just an exploration game. And all you have to do basically is find ways around certain objects. So I'm walking around and I'm just looking for a way to progress, and I have not found that way yet. Something I should note, and this was something that I actually recorded a different video on this, but I decided to redo it because there are a few little glitches here and there, and I was struggling with one of them, which was the ability to turn. I don't know where the stairs are. It was the ability to turn the look inverted. I couldn't do it. The inversion controls are broken. I beat my head against it for a little while, and I finally found out that it's actually reversed. So I'll show you. If you uncheck it, so here is invert vertical. That's what I want, right? I want to press down and look up. I want to press up and look down. Well, look at that. That's disabled, right? Well, it's actually enabled. The horizontal, same thing. These are reversed. They're both reversed. So that's one glitch right off the bat. I'm going to go down. I've been down here already, but I'm going to go and see what else I can find down here. It's sort of a horror game. It's more spooky than it is scary.
Was that tree in my dreams and I just forgot?
No, did that? Oh.
What the hell? Who's here?
One of the things that I don't like, and this is driving me nuts, is whenever there's not a cutscene, but whenever there's a prompt, like you hear something behind you or in front of you, the game completely takes over the control stick.
Ghosts.
It completely takes over the control stick. And you get really disoriented from it.
Honey, can you grab the pills you prescribed me for morning sickness?
Oh, I can run.
I left my purse
I didn't
in
know
the
I could
car.
run.
Yeah, sure. I'll grab him.
Another thing that's driving me nuts is the slow turning speed. Let me see if I can bump that. I'm going to bump it all the way up to 3. Yeah, that's a little better. That feels a little bit more natural, a little bit more akin to what you would expect from a modern first-person shooter. No. I opened that door, which is good. Okay, I'm outside. Am I going to look at the tree? Okay. Little monster.
You're imagining things, Cass.
It's a cool concept. I just don't know how sold I am on the execution necessarily. It's not very spooky. There are some cool aspects to it. You do feel like you are at a significant disadvantage, for sure. For sure. You can only see a little bit ahead of you.
Delphi. Text-to-speech.
Patient, Briar, Felicia. 20 milligrams fluoxetine, tabs. Instructions, take twice daily with water. Dr. Richard Briar.
What kind of doctor prescribes to his own wife?
Okay. So far, I have to admit, this story has not hooked me. It simply hasn't. Partly because even though you have this unique mechanic here, everything else feels sort of rudimentary. It feels sort of basic and uninspired, I would say.
Richard makes fun of me for it, but I...
Yeah. To the point where if this was a different sort of walking simulator, I would be much more inclined to sit and listen to all of that, but I have not come across one of these re-triggered memories that is compelling enough.
New text message from Serge.
Hey, about to board. What's up? Not angry, just concerned.
Look, I need answers.
Wait, that...
I just got here and this shit's messed up. I'm onto something. And I'm starting to think I'm having these nightmares for a reason.
Message sent.
How did... That doesn't make any sense.
This
It
place
says text
feels
message received, and then I got a call from
different.
him. That was weird.
That... thing.
That's sort of aggravating. I wish you could just play these and walk at the same time.
That... thing was in the garage again. With the baby sitting on my bladder, it took all my self-control not to wet myself. My nerves are shot. I need some tea.
One thing I can say about this is that the voice acting is fairly decent.
I'll be out in a bit. Just leave it on the bar, honey. Thank you.
What is this?
super. Now that I'm done running ghost errands, I can get back to the snooping.
Where do I have to go?
Hate fire.
She's so perfect. It's almost like she's hard to look at. My eyes can't focus. I should probably tell Richard. I don't want to tell Richard.
Okay. There's a mechanic also, it's called Sixth Sense, and you're supposed to be able to press a button and then have the next sort of waypoint, have the next object pop into your vision. It doesn't seem to always work, and I don't know if I'm just not enabling it correctly or what, but it doesn't seem to be working. And the result is just a lot of aimless walking. Yeah, I don't see where I'm supposed to go. Anything cool under here? No.
We have no real neighbors, so the only folks we've met have been at local markets. Brief interactions. Felicia and I aren't bar-hopping types, so for the most part, we're alone up here. I don't mind the
I feel like I'm just
myself.
running in
fact,
circles.
thrive when
I
it's
think I
just
am.
me and my thoughts. But I'm worried Felicia's going to want some
Maybe I have to go upstairs. I'm gonna try going upstairs.
I should encourage her to get out more. And make sure she doesn't mention her address.
I think something's. The house is listening.
No.
I don't know what that means.
Who is master of the world? Man or the insect? Nature's most creatures representing the intents of all forms of life. With its terrifying mandibles,
If you guys wanted, I could be one of those YouTubers that just puts
nothing stops
camera on
the
their
insect.
face and
They are
screams
utterly
all the time. I could do that if you guys
destroyed.
wanted. Just let me know.
Forward to their heart's content.
No, you guys deserve better than
Laws of
that.
nature are inexorable.
Too much noise may attract enemies.
This has got to mean something.
Okay, the colors have changed. I think I'm making too much noise. That seems to be what the problem is. But I have to be able to see where I'm going. Okay. Okay, can't jump over that. Okay. Alright, well the house is mad. But I don't know what to do.
Delphi. Text-to-speech.
Rich. I'm hoping the package the staff and I sent you made it. We know coloring books and crayons are advanced for your child, but we thought it's something Felicia could bond with your baby over, once he or she is born, of course. So you can continue your hobby. We enclosed the latest published star chart. I figure the light pollution out there is exponentially smaller than here. Sally jokingly suggested to include some chakra stones for Felicia just to piss you off, but we all remembered how your face would turn beet red with frustration because of your hippie wife's beliefs. I also hope your new practice is doing well. Hope to hear from you soon. Your colleague, Frank.
Writing is too on the nose. It's too on the nose. When you have to basically like force all of that exposition in there, that's not good writing. It says the house is listening, but I don't know how to make the house stop listening. There are hiding spots. Maybe that would help. Presence is coming. Okay, is that the presence? I think that's the presence. So it is limited. You can't just keep going around spamming that, which I think is good.
What the hell does a rope, a ticket, and a goddamn apple have to do with anything? Why that? Why those? What would Dr. Breyer use for a code? Something important to him?
Messages. Phone. Messages. Mike unknown. Evan, Charles.
I forgot what they said the name was.
Evan, Cassie, I decided to do some cleanup and I got rid of a few things and now I have a couple of spaces that need filling. You think you could make me a sculpture or two to fill out some space? Gotcha. Anything in mind? Charles, hey. So, I'm back in town for a bit. Are you still alive? Blocked ID. Yo,
I wanna go Steve. What was his name?
Michael. Hey there, Cass. I just got word you're heading to Massachusetts. That's quite the trip. Unknown. Hey Cassie. This is your big brother. Haven't heard from you in ages. Evan, Cassie, I decided to do some cleanup and messages. Phone. Voicemail. Music.
There's a lot here.
Voicemail. Phone.
Okay, so apparently I don't have any voicemail.
Phone. Voicemail.
What does he mean he's broke? I know it's not the same as being there, but I had Jules record the game, and I think the sound's pretty amazing, and you can practically hear the pitch whistle. I'll send it to you in a bit to see what you think. If it works out, then you might be able to stream you some games when I'm on the road. What does he mean he's broke? Oh, broke. Yeah, Cassie Thornton. My name is Will DeMark. I run Back Alley Art. We feature underrepresented, avant-garde, and otherwise weird artists. I'm opening up a new place in Flagstaff, and I'm looking at some of your stuff as permanent fixtures. Listen, we can negotiate a price for the installation. We just want you on board. Hey, so the team...
Oh.
Hey, Cassie, it's Sharon.
Hey, Cass, you... Hey, Cass. It's Luke. Listen, thanks so much for talking to me last week. I've been thinking about... Hey, Cass. Just a reminder that the moving truck will be dropping off my things at noon, not 3. I wish I could be there, but seriously, do not worry about unpacking. You know, I ran into... Hey, Cassie.
Hey, Cass.
Messages.
I'm sure I remember who.
Phone. Music. Messages.
Let's see here. What? Let's hit this.
Dose 2. The imipramine has caused vomiting and patient's hysteria has returned. Moving forward with a combination of monoamine, oxidase inhibitors, and tricyclic antidepressants.
All right. It's got to be one of these.
Let's see here. Dose 1, 50 milligrams of imipramine, along with 100 milligrams of morphine for pain. Patient is woozy but not hysterical. We'll maintain dosage tomorrow.
Okay, no. Not one of those. I'm at a loss here. I'm gonna try all ones. Okay. Well, what was that thing? What was that? Okay. This is really weird.
Oh, man. I suddenly don't feel so
The
good.
patient is taken to seclusion and doesn't seem to understand her surroundings. This, I think, may be for the best. I will monitor this situation closely before making any more hasty decisions after last time. Still, she needs her medicine and she leaves her pills on her tray each night. She doesn't understand that she needs to get well for herself and for the baby.
Alright.
I must take matters into my own hands for both their sakes.
Matters into my own hands?
Delphi.
That's not alpha male or anything.
The only star I can really seem to hone in on is IC 2118. A fave, to be sure, but the stars are just wrong here. The worst part is that Felicia agrees.
I should try 2118 for that key code.
Alright. 2118. I don't know why the house started listening that one time.
Sleep with us, Daddy. Sleep with us.
Okay. The house is listening again. I think. Everything's turning red, so. Must be.
Just a shot in the dark, but I wonder if that star the good doctor was referring to might be it. What was it again?
Was it 2188? My memory is terrible. Or was it 2118? There we go.
Cha-ching.
Why can't I go in anymore? I know, my fingers fumble keys and sometimes I'm a little slower than before, but you can't keep me prisoner in this house, in this body. I don't want any more pills.
I don't like where this is going.
Okay. Go through here. Right. Making progress.
April 2nd. Patient is once again sedated and resting. Part of me wonders if the strange sounds around this house aren't just signs of its age. I'm frightened of this place and of my own wife. I spend most of my time in the turret telling Felicia I'm working and watching the baby. In reality, I'm counting.
Oh, look at I hid. Oh, I think I actually avoided it. That's cool. Does it go back to normal now? Alright, I think we're good. Well, that's far away. Oh, okay. Another little hiding spot. That's good to know. You know, I think we're going to start wrapping it up here. This is not my type of game. It seems a little boring for me, to be honest with you. But I am sure that there are a lot of other people out there that would like something like this. So I don't want to say it's a bad game per se. It's just slightly boring for me, you know. Just slightly boring. I don't think the scares are that well done. There's not really a lot freaky about it. Oh.
First the sagebrushes, now this. How does malachite crack? It's supposed to protect me and the baby. How does a gem inside a silver setting just shatter like that?
Yeah. I hate when it takes over the controls for you. It drives me nuts. It truly does. It drives me nuts. Alright, where are we going?
I know how to raise my baby.
me the goddamn key to the playroom. Where is it? I don't need the pills anymore, and I don't need you watching my every move. Can't you tell? I haven't taken them in days.
Okay. Forget it. I don't want to hear the memory.
I would have sculpted you a killer frog, Felicia.
Yeah, you know, it's not my type of game. It probably is someone else's, but it is absolutely. I'm gonna just try to summon this thing quick. It is not my type of game. I don't find it compelling. It plays okay. You know, there's nothing egregious about it. The performance is fairly decent. There's nothing that is shockingly bad about it to me. It's just not super exciting. I think some of the writing is lazy. Nope, I think it's still coming after me. I wish I could tell where it was. Okay, now it's gone, I think. That is probably easy to just keep spamming it and then wait for it to come, sort of reset everything. Okay, where am I going? I am still playing it. I'm playing it longer than I thought I would. At 15 bucks, you know, that might be the right price. It's hard to tell because I have not played it as much as I want to. But it's not terrible.
But this is accelerated patient psychosis. Going to try a cocktail of meproteline, amoxicillin, and trazodone. Symptoms not typical post.
Yeah, I every once in a while it does get a little framey, especially when I'm going down stairs or turning. Oh, I want to play the arcade. Can I play? You know, so maybe if you have some free time and, you know, okay, the house is no longer listening. That's good. You have some free time. You want something a little bit different. There aren't many sort of survival horror games out on the Switch right now. I think there's that one game called Don't Knock Twice or something. But, okay, now I'm back to just wandering around because I have to explore for my next goal. So I'm going to cut it right there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, hey, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. If you're still watching after 27 minutes or whatever it is, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Yeah, if you're playing this game, if you've played it in the past on different platforms, I want to know what you think about it. Leave your comments in the section below. Really appreciate it. And I'll try to get back to all of the comments. Oh, what is... There's another ghost here.
I don't know how he's doing it.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
No.